Good morning. How are you today? Welcome back to another one. I'm Adam. This is Go To Outdoors. And today I'm going to do something that I'm going to call a walk and talk. Obviously, I am here at the trailhead at Snickers Gap. It's a very large something. Oh well. Anyway, this is Virginia Route 7. And this is the access trail, the little blue blaze that comes from the parking lot. It goes up to the Appalachian Trail right at where Bear's Den is. And of course, right near Bear's Den is also Bear Chase Brewing Company. High quality munchables, drinkables. Got a bit of a menu going on right there. So, yeah, I just had to get out. I mean, I can't tell you how badly I wanted to get out today. There is not a single cloud in this sky. Not one. It is clear and a million. No, that's tacky. Awful. Got some construction folks doing their thing there. They just rolled up, so. Now, of course, we walk. And as I walk, I figure whatever comes to mind, I'm going to talk about. Hence the name of this new thing I'm going to call the Walk and Talk. And just in case you weren't entirely sure where I was, let's get out of the sun. There you go. Blue Blaze access to the Appalachian Trail. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just say that this doesn't work for a lot of us. If not any of us. Far out? No. Yeah, for those of us that have actually done any hiking, this is always going to be gut hook. This far out nonsense, I'm not going to roll with it. Anyway, have made it to the junction of the little blue blaze down to the parking lot and the Appalachian Trail itself. That cuts all the way down to Route 7, Highway 7, Virginia. Either way, it's Route 7. I have obviously made it to the junction. Down this direction is actually obviously you see the white blaze there. That is the path that goes directly down to Route 7, where it crosses at Snickers Gap. And that is the little, side trail, blue blaze, whatever you want to call it, that gets back down to the parking area where I began. And of course they put a nice little kiosk up here a couple years back. It's kind of faded, but it says you are now on the AT. At least I think that's what it used to say. No, I know that's what it used to say. It says it right there. Anyway, a couple little pieces of artwork from the local elementary schools and middle schools and whatnot. Carvings and this jazz and the other. A little sample of the kind of rocks you're going to find while you are up here. And this right here, of course, shows exactly where we are. The little black dot right here shows exactly where we are on the AT itself. Just shy of halfway. Well, it's not halfway. Just shy of Harper's Ferry, I should say. 25-ish miles that way is Harper's Ferry itself. But if you go up the hill, because on the AT you're always going up the hill, we get to Bear's Den. I am out of shape. Feet are still recovering from the nonsense that was and is plantar fasciitis and bone spurs. Recovery is slow, but I am making progress. Well, at least I still have my ability to walk up hills. Oh, people, 1 second. People. It's a very popular place to come up and just do a little bit of a day walk. Round trip, it is farther out. Round trip, it is about 1.9 miles to get from the parking lot to Bear's Den. Like I was saying, I can still walk up hills. Granted, I don't have a pack on. It doesn't weigh 40 pounds. And I'm still breathing hard, but breathing hard was kind of always my thing anyway. Just means you're working.
That's the rocks for that way?
Yeah.
This is the overlook.
Yeah, down that way's the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a blue trail, or this is like a white
This
trail?
is just
Well, the white trail, the white blazes are the actual AT. The blue blazes, anything one of those, that's just like a side trail to get somewhere.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it loop around, you know?
No.
Once you're on the
Once you're on the AT, you're either going to Georgia or Maine.
All right, well, thank you. Have a
You're-
good afternoon.
You as well. And here we are arriving to one of my favorite places to come. Just sit, talk, think.
yeah.
It's all good. It's really great for a sunset. But this is it. The wind is kicking up. The beard is going everywhere. But this is Bear's Den. Let me turn you around right quick. Pretty nice weather today. And there you have it. Bear's Den. A little road cutting right down there. That's Route 7 going westbound. Get you a ways out there. And of course going north. The mountains you see up that direction, you're already in West Virginia and part of Maryland. Because
Winchester up that way?
yep, Winchester's straight out that direction, right down Route 7. And this is where we are. And there we have Bear's Den. These are the rocks. Got a bunch going on here. A couple folks chilling, so not really going to take too much time here, but that is the view out west toward Winchester. Got a bunch of good pictures to save for later. Don't know if they're going to be thumbnails for future videos or just wallpapers on my computer. But either way, this is pretty out here. It's real pretty out here. Yep. So we're gonna head back down to the car. One on a side note for future reference. Bear's Den can be accessed via small little side trails. And that's how most folks actually do it. Can't fault them for it. It's an easy walk in. It's not bad. But if I'm going to come out and I'm going to do some walking, I'm going to walk. It's kind of the whole reason for being out here, right? So, anyway, like I was saying, I was going to shoot more on the big camera instead of the iPhone. But I chewed up too much battery life taking my pictures and didn't bring spare. Because this would kind of spur the moment, my little walk and talk idea. There's the official Blue Blaze Trail up to the Bear's Den Trail Center. Old hostel up there, a couple things. Little ways up the road, on Blue Ridge Mountain Road, is Bear Chase Brewing Company. Of course, I showed you the menu for back in the parking lot at Snickers Gap. But the main reason I brought you out today was kind of just to get some thoughts down. You know, why do I spend time outside? Why do I hike? What do I want to accomplish? Well, obviously, first and foremost, I'm outside because it makes me happy. Finding your happiness, I don't care what it is perhaps the most important thing you can do for yourself. And that's the long and the short of it. You have to find a way to do what makes you happy. And I'm not saying, quit everything, throw your job away, walk into the woods and never come back. Don't do that. But take time to do things that make you happy. And there are folks that I know that don't do that. They don't even have a hobby, for crying out loud. Their idea of a good time, for one reason or another, is getting home, throwing on the TV, and vegging out for several hours. Okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. If that's what makes you happy, that's all well and good. I've been known to sit and play a video game or 19 at a stretch if that's how the mood struck me on that particular day. But if you don't find your happiness, then you start to spiral. And I've done this. I can admit that freely, that I have spiraled before. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not easy to pull yourself out of. Obviously you can, as I've done that, and I am seeking to continue doing that. You have to find a way to make yourself happy. Depression's an evil thing. And of course, post-trail depression, as people talk about, thru hikers talk about on the routine, is also a thing. You get up and your whole job every single day is to walk. You get up, put one foot in front of the other. What else do you do? Yeah, you enjoy the stops, you enjoy the sights, and you enjoy what you're doing. Well, for the most part, I would assume you would. There are folks that I know that don't enjoy hiking, that did not enjoy their time on the trail. The folks I knew, that I met personally, that I had seen complete the trail in less than 100 days. Hey, if trying to race that time is your thing, more power to you. I ain't ever gonna do it. But if you ask those folks what they saw, what they liked, most of them didn't have an answer. The only thing they saw was the patch of dirt right in front of their feet. They didn't see the beauty. They didn't see the animals. They didn't interact with the people. They didn't take time to explore some of the trail towns, which are awesome. Some of them. The ones I visited, there's a couple I'm going to revisit. You need to have a goal for yourself. You need to give yourself something to strive for. Because if you don't, you're just going to feel like you're spinning your wheels. And that, again, is going to cause you to spiral. And when you start to spiral, you're going to have things that pile up on you. Whether it be mental, physical, emotional, or work-related. Things will stack up, and in a very insidious way, they will stack up quicker and quicker. And you have to get out and stay ahead of that. If you have that idea, if you have that dream, if you have that passion, don't wait until tomorrow to start exploring it, to start living it, to be part of it. If all you can do today is do some research, read a book, a magazine, website, blog, watch a video, get some basics sorted out, and start writing things down that you want to do. Write them down. Give yourself a physical reminder that you can keep with you or near you or something like that, that will help you keep your head in the game. All right. Just had a chat with a couple folks that were just out enjoying their day as well. They were trying to find their happy. Just positive people. Every time I come out here, it reminds me just how darn positive people can be. Disconnect. Find something to smile about, damn it. You know, they came out here searching for leaves. You know, they drove a couple hours to come up here. Specifically, they said they were going to be driving it through Shenandoah National Park, Skyline Drive. The weather has not changed enough here yet. The leaves are still very, very green. And it is October 19th? 20th. And things are still this darn green. So I have a feeling that when the leaves do change, it's going to happen really quick. And if I were a betting man, I'd say within a day or two of the weather turning enough to have the leaves change, there's going to be a massive windstorm or thunderstorm or something and blow all the leaves off, and you're not going to get anything in terms of long-term colors. Happens all the time around here. The oaks haven't started to change yet, but the poplars have. Like I was saying, these poplars you can see, they're starting to change. But here, that's really all there is. There's no maples, there's no oaks, there's nothing else that's doing its fall thing yet. I just love the brief conversations you have with folks out here. Everyone's happy. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Find your happiness. Find a reason to smile. Wake up every single day and think of one thing that makes you smile. Because if you can do that, you're one step closer to freeing yourself. And I do mean that exactly how it sounds. If you're unhappy, you're not free. If you think every day is work and every day is a grind, you're not free. You're punishing yourself. And you don't deserve that. And hey, if you're watching my video for the sake of watching it to try and give yourself a reason to smile, thank you. I am more than happy to help. Drop a comment below. If you're in Northern Virginia and you want to go out, heck, shoot me a message. Go onto my Instagram. It's the same name as this. It's just @go2outdoors. Go, the number 2, and then the word outdoors, all together. I'm going to continue looking for a reason to smile every single day. And whether it's just me walking, whether it's me going camping, whether it's going out and hunting. And again, hunting, let me remind you, does not mean you have to harvest something and bring it home. That's not why we're out here. That's not why I'm out here anyway. I'm here to smell the smells, see the sights, hear the sounds. Just live in the moment and find a reason to smile. We're almost back to the parking lot. You can probably hear the cars getting loud again. Oh man, I wish I had enough power left in my phone. That's a gorgeous little spider web. I don't know if you can see it right there in the center, but the sun is hitting it just right. Just right. So yeah, I guess that's kind of the theme of today's walk and talk is find your smile. Find a reason to be happy. Heck, I got half a mind to turn that into a series all by itself. Yep, I got caught talking to myself again. Oops. So yeah, I don't know. Should I make this walk and talk a series going forward? I think I'm going to. Get some brain droppings onto this lovely digital format. Huh. Persimmons all over the ground here, and fruit flies all over the place. Look at the persimmons. Some have been stepped on. Some are kind of whole. That's a big one, whole one. You know, I don't know how to eat those things. I don't know how to find when they're ripe enough to eat. Every single time I jump into one, it's just astringent and nasty. And it's not good. If you know how to find persimmons when they're ripe and make them not crappy to eat, let me know. But I have now decided that I am going to make a walk and talk, a series going forward. And instead of making the sub-series of finding your happiness, I'm going to make that an overarching theme of my entire channel. Because after all, that's why I do this. I do this because it makes me happy. I do this because I want to share adventures with you. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Yep. I'll get back to the parking lot here right quick, and then I'll get back with you. Well, I am back in my yard. I was reviewing my footage, and there was just too much construction noise once I got back to the parking lot. So I decided to come here. But like I was saying, it's just a great day to be outside. And you have to find something to make you smile. You know, it could be something as small as getting a text from a family member or a friend, you know, having somebody send you a meme that makes you laugh, having one of your dogs or cats or whatever pet you may have coming up and giving you a cuddle. Something that small that could help you find a reason to smile. And sometimes that's all it takes. Find that one thing every day that gives you a reason to smile. And then build on that. But make sure whatever you have that you can build on, you keep doing it. Because that's the only way that you're eventually going to make yourself smile, and everyone that sees you smiling is going to know that you're doing something to help yourself. And in turn, sometimes just smiling at someone else could brighten their day too. And I have noticed that a lot more often these days. It's not as bad as some folks make it out to be. If you can disconnect from all the shenanigans that are on social media and the news and the radio and whatnot, it's not that bad. It's a lot better than some folks think. But even if, you know, you hit a speed bump, you hit a rough patch, I mean, you name your euphemism here. It's, at the end of the day, your own responsibility to make yourself happy. You know, the only person that can be accountable for you is you. That's about as simple as it gets. So what I'm going to keep doing is waking up every single morning, finding that first reason to smile, and I'm going to build on that. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this gorgeous day and see where tomorrow brings me. Because there is always a silver lining. It doesn't matter how small it may seem. That's really bright. So I think I've said about all there is to say about that for right now. And I am going to... Actually, now that I've gone on my walk, I'm probably going to go to the pool, swim for a while, and get a little bit more workout today because I am feeling positive. I am feeling like I want to go get some solid exercise. And I can swim in a pool even when I can't walk on a treadmill. My feet are kind of barking at me after going on that hike today. Baby steps. I am improving, but like I said, it is slow. So I think I'm going to modify my traditional closing going forward to something a little bit like this. Like I always say, thanks again for watching. Make sure you find a reason to smile, and I'll catch you in the next one.